Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today's video is in partnership with SkyRover, and this right here is the SkyRover S1 mini drone. Woo! So meet the SkyRover S1, a powerful beginner-friendly drone that packs high-end 4K features and obstacle avoidance into a lightweight, budget-friendly design. So what did y'all think about all of that video footage that you guys just saw? In my opinion, I think video quality that comes from this drone right here looks amazing. We'll get more into the specs a little bit later, but I just wanted to hit you guys with that first so you can see the video quality that you are going to be getting with this drone. I think it looks great. And the crazy thing is, a lot of the shots that I showed were from a super far distance away. I mean, you can get up to about 7.5 miles of distance with this drone. So you don't even have to be super close to it to get some of the shots that you want. So yeah, you get quite a distance there, just as you saw from a lot of the shots that I saw. I mean, I was quite a bit away and I was able to get some beautiful shots. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I have been having so much fun simply just flying this drone around. You know, aside from, the amazing video footage that I've been able to capture with this drone, I mean, just simply flying it around has just been such a fun experience. I mean, getting it that high up in the sky, it makes me feel like, okay, so this is what it would be like if I were to actually know how to fly and be up that high. This is what I would see. So it's actually been a very fun experience, just flying this thing around. But let's start off with the unboxing experience here. Now, just going into the box, I mean, it is a nice presentation that they give us. And the one that I have here is actually their bundle. And the bundle currently goes for $399, while if you don't want the bundle and you just want the drone, it's going for $289. So definitely a great price there when it comes to this drone. I mean, you can't go wrong with the price, and you get a lot for the price, especially with this bundle right here. I mean, you're getting, 3 batteries, you're getting the tool that you need to, change the propellers if you need to. You're getting all of the extra propellers. You get, the remote, and of course the drone itself, and then this cool like little lunchbox packaging that it comes in to keep the drone nice and safe for traveling. So it makes it nice and simple for traveling as well, and you're able to keep that drone and everything else that it comes with protected. So the overall unboxing experience is actually really nice. Okay, now let's take it over to the design and build quality of this drone. First off, I think it's a cool looking drone. Love the white color, gives it a nice sporty look, and it is super light, coming in at just about 245 grams at the takeoff weight, which falls just under the 249 gram threshold, which in many regions can be, flown without an FAA registration. So as long as you're using it for recreation purposes, you should be good to go without actually having to register this drone. So again, you get the nice lightweight body, you get the 4 arms that stick out with the propellers, keeping this thing nice and stable when just floating there in the sky. And the camera sits right in the front, just right below the nose of the drone itself. And that camera is actually a 1/2-inch Sony sensor, which sits on a 3-axis gimbal, and it keeps the video super steady. Well, I mean, you saw from the video footage that I showed earlier. And we can get up to 4K 60 frames per second video, but we can also take photos with this. We're getting 8K 48 megapixel high res photos. And I gotta say, the photo quality that you get from this camera is actually really, really good. Nice, crisp photos, very detailed, and it's got nice colors as well. Now, one of the things that kind of blew me away with this drone is the battery life. I was flying it for a while, just kind of messing around with it, testing it out, and I didn't really realize that, hey, I don't need to charge this thing, or I don't need to bring it back to replace the battery. It's still in the air, it's still going. You're getting a very long flight time just off of one battery life. You're getting around 40 minutes of flight time just off of one single battery. So imagine if you get the bundle, you can get up to around 120 minutes of flight time if you wanna be out there, you know, if you have a long shooting session, you know, a lot of shots that you wanna capture. I mean, you're not really gonna have a problem with battery life when it comes to this drone. Really, really great battery life. And another thing I like is the speed. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I have fun flying this thing around. And the reason it's so fun, or one of the reasons it's so fun, is how quick it is. I mean, it can get up to about 33 miles per hour. So, I mean, it's going pretty quick. So say you wanna get drone shots of maybe like a car. Maybe you're trying to get some cinematic footage of a car, you know, driving down the road, you know, something like that. You can get some good drone footage of the car with this drone because of how fast it goes. I mean, like I said, up to 33 miles per hour. So, in my opinion, I mean, I think that's pretty fast for a little drone like this. And I'm telling you, it can be really, really fun flying it around. Okay, now I gotta talk about the different tracking features that we get with this drone and the obstacle avoidance, which it does a very good job with, by the way. So we're getting 3 different tracking features. We get an active tracking feature, a spotlight tracking feature, and a point of interest tracking feature as well. Now let me start off with my favorite tracking feature, the active tracking feature. The drone does such a great job at tracking the subject, whatever it is that you draw the line around, or you know, whatever subject it is that you pick for the drone to track, it's gonna do a great job at following that around. I mean, I chose myself and I was running around. I was running, you know, around the trees, through the trees to see how well the obstacle avoidance is as well. And it was not running into the trees at all. It did a good job at making its way around it rather than running right into them. And it did a great job at just following me around, running around. And this is great if you're, you know, you want to capture maybe some, you know, B-roll footage of yourself for vlogs, or like I said, if you want to make a car video and you know, you want the drone to automatically just track the car. It does a very good job with active tracking and that obstacle avoidance. And then we have the spotlight tracking. So basically the drone is still going to track you, but it sits in the same position while just simply rotating around rather than following you around, going back and forth or anything like that. It sits in the same spot. You can walk in a circle around the drone and the drone will just simply just rotate and follow you around, keeping it nice and stable, tracking you perfectly. And then the third one right here, this one's pretty cool, the point of interest. So basically, again, if I chose myself as the subject and use the point of interest tracking, basically the drone is going to pan around me. I can choose to have it go slow or fast or somewhere in the middle. And the drone will just basically just keep on circling around me to get the shot that I want until I tell it to stop. So another very cool tracking feature there. Now these days, social media is huge, especially when it comes to vertical video. I mean, whether you're watching TikTok, Instagram Reels, or even videos on, you know, Facebook, Twitter, or even YouTube Shorts, vertical video has become a big thing these days. Well, when it comes to the SkyRover S1 mini drone right here, not only is it able to record beautiful horizontal video, but it also has a vertical video mode. So if you're looking to post videos from this drone on, you know, TikTok or Instagram, YouTube Shorts, you can also record vertical video to still get those beautiful high drone shots, but in vertical format. So you don't actually have to record, you know, horizontal and then crop it in order to fit, you know, the vertical video style. No, this actually has its own vertical video mode. It's actually really cool. And it looks really good as well. Okay, so they have made flying this drone very simple, very easy. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this was made for beginners. So once you got the app downloaded and you're connected and all that, you can simply just click on start flying, and this is the interface right here. So what we're seeing right now is the camera from the drone, which I have set over there on the ground. So if I want to start flying here, all I got to do is hit this little arrow on the left, take off. So you're just going to press and hold that, and it's going to start taking off. Look at that. So now if I can focus over there, as you can see, the drone is now in the air, and takeoff is as simple
as one touch. Okay, now say you've been flying around for a while, you're ready to bring the drone back to your position, but maybe you're a little far and you can't really find your way back. Well, all you got to do is you can press that same button right there and you can press return to home, and it will automatically make its way back to the spot where it took off from. So I can press and hold this, return home, and now it's going to start returning home. So you can see in the camera, it's going to start adjusting itself. It's lifting itself higher to make sure, you know, it doesn't accidentally run into anything on the way back to you. And it will even say up here on the top, letting you know that it's returning home. So as you can see, it's adjusting itself, and now it is headed back towards me, and it's going to land right back right in front of me. So as you can see, it's found its way back to the position where it took off from, back here at the park where we are currently at. It's got the camera pointing down, so it could see everything, making sure it doesn't hit anything. And look at this. It's gonna land right where it took off. Here it comes, and then you'll be able to see it here on the camera landing. And there it is. How cool is that? So you don't even have to navigate it yourself to bring it back home. It will automatically come back home for you. Now, another way to land this, if you can actually see the drone and where it's at, and you just want it to automatically land right there where it's at, there's actually a button here on the controller, HP. If you press and hold that, it will automatically have the drone land right where it's at. So, I mean, they have made the process of taking off and landing, whether it's coming back by itself or just landing where it's at, they've made that process super, super simple. Like I said, this was made for beginners. Whoa, it is a hot one out here. Now, when it comes to actually flying this drone around, again, very simple. First off, we get this very cool controller right here. You get your two toggles on the side, and I kind of like to think of this as kind of like a first person type game. I mean, you're seeing everything the drone is seeing. You are the drone. So the toggle on the left right here is going to take it up and down, as you can see there, and it responds well, almost instant. And then it can also rotate the drone left and right just by simply going side to side. Again, up and down, rotate around, left or right. And then the toggle on the right will take it left, it will take it right, and it will also bring it forward, take it backwards. And then you can just use both toggles together, kind of like a video game, to control this thing to fly wherever it is you want it to go. Very simple. Now, we do have this button on the controller right here where it says FN, and basically this is going to change the camera position on whether you want it to face straight down or straight ahead. And it does it just at the press of a button, just like that. So you can quickly switch over instead of using the switch back here, which it's a little toggle that allows you to, you know, adjust the camera as well to make it smoothly go down or smoothly go up. So definitely it's nice that they give us two ways to do that. So if we want like a more of a cinematic effect where we're slowly panning down, we can use, you know, the toggle in the back. But if we just need a quick adjustment, boom, press the button, go down or go up. And then we have this button right here on the controller where at one press, it's going to change it over to video mode or camera mode at the touch of a button. So you actually don't have to touch the screen of your device. It is on the controller right here. And then when you're ready to take the photo or video, you also don't have to touch your screen because we actually have a button in the back to start recording or take a photo. So check this out. Boom. Taking the photo, there it is. And then if I want to switch over to video, I can press it again. It is now going to start taking video. And then if I want to stop the video, just press it again and it stops recording video. As simple as that. Now you'll also notice here on the controller that we do get different modes. So we get a cinematic mode where it's going to have the drone moving at more of a slower pace to get more of that cinematic feel to it. And then you have your normal mode, which kind of gives you like the normal speed. And you know, it's not too slow, but it's not too fast either. And then we have a sport mode, which just makes this thing super responsive and it takes off super fast, whether you're going front, back, side to side. And it's crazy how fast this thing can actually get in sports mode. And then as you can see, we do get a built-in phone mount, and it does come with the wire already connected into the controller itself. So you're just going to take that and plug it right into your device, and then you are ready to start flying.
So overall, I mean, I think the SkyRover S1 mini drone is definitely a go. I mean, something that I can personally recommend. Like I said, I've been enjoying my experience with this drone. It's super lightweight, nice and small. It's easy to travel with, easy to store, and easy to fly as well. Like I said, this is a drone for beginners. I'll have a link down in the description below and the pinned comment in case you do want to check one out for yourself, whether it's just the drone or the bundle package like what I personally have, which I do recommend getting, because even for the bundle package, it is still an amazing price. I mean, honestly, you can't really go wrong. And one great thing about actually purchasing this drone is that it includes a 30-day replacement policy. So if you're new to drones and something just happens to accidentally go wrong, you're not stuck with a broken drone. You got that 30-day window of your, flight training, getting to know it. If you accidentally break it, you got that 30-day window to go ahead and replace it. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. Do you see yourself picking up this drone? If you would like to learn more, again, I will have the link down in the description below, so you can go ahead, go over, read more details about the drone in case there happens to be something that maybe I didn't answer in this video. But let me know what you think in the comment sections below. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.